Memory works as a complex machinery that is present in every aspect of life. It is there when we have exams, when we want to remember about an important interview, and when we want to recall past events. Information seems to be seamlessly perceived, processed, and stored in the brain, but how do we manage to get the information out? Memory functions as a network, an interwoven set of connections that manage to keep track of information in the brain, like a spider web, or like a string of lights. This means that each light bulb is capable of representing an individual idea or thought, and that these ideas are united by the wire in between the light bulbs. In this model of memory, the ideas are contained in nodes and connected through associations or associative links. Memory retrieval begins with the presentation of stimuli or cues that are related to the memory. A specific cue will provide input for a corresponding node to fire. Once activated, it will be able to activate the nodes in its vicinity. However, it is important to know that these nodes fire in an all or nothing fashion. Therefore, only if the required input is received, then the activation will occur. Now, let's imagine a maze filled with nodes working together in a relay fashion. The goal of the maze is to successfully retrieve memory X. An initial cue will provide sufficient activation to increase the activation level of node 1, and so spreading activation will occur. However, because of one reason or another, node 2 was unable to obtain an adequate activation level to reach its response threshold. The progress in the maze stops at this point. Luckily, another cue was provided that was able to activate node 3, and thanks to spreading activation and proximity, it was able to also activate node 2. Therefore, the progress within the maze was able to continue. Further along the maze, the activation from node 2 is received by node 4, which, due to being previously fired, reaches its response threshold without any difficulty. Providing additional cues and experiencing a warm-up effect provide efficiency in the node's activation. This is also what leads to the capacity of being able to retrieve a memory.